see, I've made it off the train tracks now. But I'm actually in the park part of it. I found myself a nice little area inside a little bush. I think this might be the spot, but I've got to hang out here for a couple hours until the people start going home. There's quite a few people in this park today, so. And I'm still, like, the train tracks are right there, and across from the train tracks is what looks to me like a truck pull-out rest stop. And then beyond that is the highway. I think this spot is going to be super stealthy. As long as I don't get caught, then we're all good. But I think while I'm sitting here waiting around, I am going to have a beer. I almost got spotted coming in here because I had to find a little breach in the fence where a tree had taken the fence out. Then I did see some people walking on the trail when I came in. Someone heard me and stopped to look around, but I was low enough down where they couldn't see me. This may or may not be the spot I spend the night, but we're just gonna hang out and get the feel for the area a little bit. When it gets a little later, I might stash my stuff in the bush and go for a little walk to see if I can find a better place. This will work. It's just not going to be the best. And it will be loud. I won't be able to have a fire tonight either. Most of the ground is it's thick duff, and it's just too dry, and I don't want to be starting any fires in this area. But I'm gonna hunker down for a little bit, and I'll get back with you soon. So I've just been hanging out for a little bit. I moved into a little bit more of a thicker forested area because I noticed that the trail was not very far behind me. So, but I think I'll be safe here for the night as long as I don't draw any attention to myself. I should have brought bug spray because there's a lot of mosquitoes here. There's a lot of bugs here. The place that I'm at is more of a boggy area. I'm sure a lot of you have noticed that I'm actually not at home right now. I came out to the coast to visit some family, so I decided to get out for an overnight, and I thought I'd bring you guys along with me. I've never done a stealth camp like this. So it is a little bit nerve-wracking, but I feel like I should be fine. If anything happens, the road is right there. But I think it's going to be a pretty awesome night. I did see some deer tracks coming in, so we might see some whitetails tonight. As far as I know, there's no bear in this area. There are coyotes, and there are deer. I'm pretty sure there's some fox around too. But Nothing really too concerning. I think the only predator I have to worry about tonight is a human. It's really too bad that the ground is so duffy, because there's a lot of dead wood around that I could be burning. All I brought up tonight for dinner is one of those Mountain House meals that you just add water. I figured that would be easy enough to make out here, and it's not going to draw too much attention to myself. Now it gets dark probably around 8, maybe 9, but I feel like in here it's going to get dark pretty quickly. It's only 3 o'clock now, so there's plenty of time, plenty of daylight left. I did arrive here a little bit earlier than I actually had planned. Originally I was going to walk further down the tracks, but once I seen the void in the fence, I decided to take that way in, and right here was a perfect place. But it is beautiful in here. It's super green, unlike where I live. Everything where I live is all brown and dead. It's definitely a nice change. But I'm gonna sit around here for a little bit more. That's all I'm doing here. I'll let you know if anything exciting happens. So this is how close I am. I don't know if it's gonna, there we go. See if we can see more. There's a highway over there. There's all these trucks parked. Apparently from looking at the maps, it looks to me like it's just an overnight parking for trucks. So I likely won't have any issues where I am, as long as people on the trail don't spot me. But it is super thick in here. Super beautiful though. I think it's gonna be a good night. I really would like to see a train come by here. It seems like a pretty busy railway. Like right here it turns into 4 tracks. So I feel like I'm gonna be getting some train traffic sometime during the night, which would be cool. Since we're not having a fire, the train will be a good thing. So if you were just walking along, you would not see that at all. I haven't got my hammock set up, but I don't see anything of mine in that. Wow. It's gonna be pretty hidden. I'm just right in there. And then here's the train tracks. I was wrong, they don't turn into 4. There's only 2. There must have just been a switch. And then behind there is the truck stop. And behind that is the busy highway. This is gonna be a have to be a super stealthy camp. And I don't know if you can see in the background there, there's actually a sign there, which is a no smoking sign for the park. So I have to be super, super stealthy. And the only way to get in here, see, now you can start seeing all my stuff in there. There's a bigger hole in the fence right over there, but this one here seems easier just because there's less prickles. So people have been here before, obviously. Otherwise there wouldn't be holes cut in the fence. But from the looks of things, people haven't been here for a while. So I should be pretty good for the night. As long as one of those truckers don't end up wandering over here, then we'll be all good. I do hear a lot of hummingbirds though, which is kind of cool. I haven't seen them yet, but it makes sense being in a forest this green. You just kind of go back in my little forest here, little pocket. Look how green it is though. Like, I don't get this green back home. It's pretty awesome. The ground is so cushiony. Like, the ground actually moves below me. And that is why I'm not having a fire. But I was at the store the other day and I've seen these things. It says wick chafing fuel. It says it burns for 6 hours. So that is what I'm going to be cooking on tonight. Well, what I'm going to be heating up my water for. Well guys, it's getting a little later in the day. So I think it's time to start setting up my hammock. It's 20 to 5 now, so it should be starting to get dark in the next 3 hours. So I'm gonna get my hammock all set up, and I think I'm gonna get dinner on the go. Try not to be solid here. That actually knows what I need the rain fly off. Alright guys, well, she's all set up. I still gotta put the underquilt on, but that's super easy and I can do that later. So I'm gonna hang out for a little bit and then I'm gonna get dinner on the go. Alright guys, I hiked back up to the main trail where I seen all those people walking, just to see if I can see my camp from the trail. And so right behind me, so probably right behind me, probably say like right above my head. That's where I am camped out. I can't see a thing. There's no way people can see me in here. I can't even see the Nightcat logo on the tent, so I think I've chosen a really good spot. And later on tonight, I'm gonna take a flashlight and we're gonna come back up to this trail and walk a little bit just to check it out. So yeah, my camp is in that pretty much in that bush. And I don't see anything. So I think I've won on the stealthiest spot. It's nothing. And nobody's gonna walk through all this because this is all prickle bushes. Well, I might later on, but okay, time to go back. Oh, I don't know if you guys heard that, but I believe I've got a hawk with me. Oh, hopefully this stuff doesn't get too deep. There definitely are coyotes around. Some coyote poo right here. But okay, we're going the right way. As long as I don't get spotted, we're gonna be good. And I'm already back at the fence line, so I am good. My feet literally disappear in this stuff. If this was where I live, I would not be doing this. And we are back. Without being spotted. Perfect. Wow. Well, I'd say that was pretty successful. I got spotted, but they had no clue that I was camping out here. I was on the trail, so it just looked like a regular person walking around. But it's definitely nice to know that I am not seen from either way. I know I am full stealth mode right now. There seems to be a lot of mosquitoes here, but they don't seem to be biting, thankfully. Otherwise, I would not be having a good time right now. But as I said earlier, I am in a boggy area, and that's what comes with boggy areas, right? Alright, well, I think it's time for me to get some dinner going. I'm starting to get a little hungry, and I prefer to get this done and over with earlier so I don't have to deal with it in the dark. So today, since I wasn't able to bring my stove and everything on the airplane with me, I had to improvise when I got here. So what I'm going to be using is one of these little, I don't know, food warmer flame things. I don't know, but they last for 6 hours, and so with that I need to be able to hold my pot up above the flame. So what I did is I bought just a couple tent pegs. It's cheap at the dollar store, and all I'm gonna do is I'm going to stick these tent pegs all around the can and have my pot sit on top of it. It should hold it far enough away from the flame, and yeah, I've never done this before, so it was just something I had thought of and thought I might give it a try. I just want to try to maybe level out the ground here a little bit. There we go. I think that should work. All right, just gonna put these in. Oh, maybe not too far. And that should do it. I don't know if you can see it in the camera. And there we go. The pot should be able to sit right on top of it and boil my water. I actually didn't think it was on fire. It actually is. It burns like a clear flame. Oh yeah. And now we wait. I think for tonight's dinner, I'm going to be having chili mac and cheese. If you can see that. It looks like it's going to be pretty good. So once this water is done, I'm going to pour this in and wait 15 minutes. And then dinner should be ready. I brought another one too. I was thinking maybe if I'm hungry in the morning, I'll have breakfast. So I just brought some noodles and beef. You can see it there. So that should be good. It's more of a beef stroganoff. So that should be really good for tomorrow morning. Get me going for the day. I've had these dishes before, and I really do enjoy them. It's just like a home cooked meal, really. And you don't have to carry the weight of a home cooked meal. So, but that's for tomorrow morning if I get hungry. I'm gonna open this up. Wow. It's already starting to become bubbly on the bottom. Alright guys, I think this water's boiling. Finally. Yes, it is. I can definitely say it's much better using a gas stove. Okay, so I need to make this stuff here. Take this off the heat. Need that lid. Well, it says 2 cups, but I don't know. We're gonna. I think that should do. A little bit more, maybe. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cover this. I'm limited on water. All right, put that aside, and we wait 15 minutes. Dinner's ready. Okay guys, I think my chili mac and cheese should be all ready to be eaten now. Oh, that smells just like chili. It looks really good too. Look at that. I hope it's focusing. So good. The flavor is good. I maybe could have used a little bit more water. That's the downside to these things. They don't have really a fill line on the side that you can go off by. I think the Mountain House ones do. But these are the only ones that Canadian Tire had. Still does the job. So I don't know if you guys can all see me. Just been hanging out here. Not a lot has happened. Nothing too exciting. I got one more beer left, and I think I'll probably be packing it in for the night. I want to get up pretty early and get everything packed up, and so I can have coffee and just get out of here. So I'll probably hang out here for another, well, it's 9 o'clock now. I think I'm probably gonna pack it in around 10. So we'll hang out for another hour. I got one beer left. I'll finish that, and then I think I'm gonna go to bed. This is actually the first stealth camp I've ever been on. And what they don't tell you is the boring parts of it. That's alright. It was still a good time. And I'm hoping to hear some trains coming by or whatever over the evening. But anyways, I'm gonna just sit back and relax for a bit, and I will get back with you when I'm heading to bed. Well, guys, I think it's time for me to head to bed. It's been a pretty good night. Been hearing train sounds all day, but the only thing I've seen is a passenger train. But I might still hear or see a train tonight. Who knows? I'll likely get woken up by one. But anyways, I'm gonna head to bed. If anything happens over the night, I'll be sure to let you guys know. If not, I'll see you all in the morning. Morning, everyone. It is 20 to 6 now. The birds are chirping, and I'm ready to get out of bed. I had a pretty good sleep. I got woken up 3 times by 3 trains. One was super long. But no unexpected visitors. Anyways, I'm gonna get out of this hammock, get some coffee on the go, and start packing up. Well, I think while I'm waiting for the water to boil for coffee, I'm gonna start packing this hammock up and getting it all put away in its bags. Okay, well, water's boiling, so I think I'm going to have the coffee. So what I did is I went out to the dollar store and bought these, I don't know, disposable cups, disposable coffee cups. And I'm gonna have a double-double. I have one of these pre-made coffee double-doubles. Smells good. Okay, let's try to do this without spilling. There we go. It's gonna be hot, so I'm gonna wait a couple minutes. While I'm waiting for my coffee to cool down a little bit, I'm gonna finish packing up my hammock. I've already packed up all my sleeping arrangements. Now I've got to pack up the underquilt and the actual hammock. And just like that, tent's all packed up. I'm just gonna finish drinking my coffee and then finish packing up all the odds and ends here and get back on the road. Well, I've just finished packing up and I think I'm ready to head on out. It was a good time here. I didn't get caught. I didn't get spotted. So I'd say that was a pretty successful stealth camp. If you've made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. And if you want to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing and clicking that bell notification so you don't miss a video. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.